Most people are trying to change their circumstances without changing their mindset. And this is the thing. Nothing will change until you are willing to change. You got to be willing to change your mindset, and you've got to be willing to call out and address your counterproductive habits. So if you've been feeling anxious, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling overwhelmed, this 3-part reset is for you. Wanting better results is not enough for you to get better results. Oh my goodness. I got to say that again. Wanting better results is not enough for you to get better results. You got to do something. You got to check yourself when you're being irrational. You got to check yourself when you're leading with your emotions. You got to check yourself when you're making emotional decisions instead of making rational decisions. You got to check yourself when you respond the wrong way. We can't control how other people act. We can't control what they say. We can't control what they do. But we can control how we show up. We can control how we respond. And this is something that I am constantly working on. And so one of the frameworks that I use is this: learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. All right, let me get into this. So, learn from yesterday. Far too many people, they look at their past and they get frustrated. They feel like they've made mistakes. They feel like they're not further enough along. They feel like they're behind. They feel like they're still holding themselves accountable, right, for some of the mistakes that they made. Like, so many people are doing what I did unknowingly, which was I was hard on myself because I was frustrated with myself. I was hard on myself because I unknowingly was making myself pay for the mistakes that I made. Yeah. For not loving myself, for allowing people to walk all over me, for allowing people to use me, for not showing up confidently. And a lot of times I would make decisions from a place of lacking confidence in myself. And so when I had opportunities to stretch myself, I would pull back. And so one of the things I had to do was understand that my mistakes, they don't define me. One of the things I had to do was remind myself that my history is not my destiny. So let me say that to you. Your history is not your destiny. Like, I don't care what you have done. You're still capable of winning. And you still deserve to win. My goodness. You still deserve to win. You still deserve to have your prayers answered. I don't care what you did. Sometimes people will try to make you feel like nothing because of a mistake that you made. And the truth is, nobody is perfect. The truth is, everyone has made a decision or they've done something that they are not proud of. And so I want you to understand that you cannot make decisions based on your past hurt, based on your past failures, based on your past losses, based on your past rejections. And so if you're not careful, you will allow your past to cause you to miss out on future blessings. You will allow your past to cause you to miss out on future opportunities. And so the goal is not to dwell on your past. It's done. Whatever happened, happened. You can't go back. You cannot change the past. All you can do is prepare for today, right now, and then prepare for a brighter, better future. And so I want you to focus on growing. I want you to focus on leveraging your past mistakes, leveraging the lessons that you've learned. Listen, your past has taught you some things that no textbook can teach you. like like for me, there are some decisions that I made that I learned from, and you can trust and believe that I will never make that decision again. Like, I will never choose to stay with someone who putting their hands on me. Never. Never choose to stay with someone who repeatedly cheats on me. Never. Like, I'm a different person now, and my past has taught me that I'm valuable. And so I want you to understand that your past has prepared you for the promotion that you're about to step into. I want you to applaud your past. I want you to say thank you. Thank you for the tears, because those tears have watered the seeds that I planted. And so moving forward, I'm going to leverage every tear I've cried. I often think about the 2-year period where I had 3 miscarriages. And I remember being broken, and I remember being sad, and I remember almost slipping back into a state of depression. And now when I look back and I realize, like, you've been blessed. Even though you had to go through 3 losses, you now have a beautiful, almost 2-year-old daughter, right? And so I had to constantly remind myself that I cannot allow my feelings to cause me to be depressed when I have the gift of today. Learn from yesterday. Learn the lesson. Don't have a pity party. Don't become anxious. Don't sink into a state of discouragement or depression. But live for today. Today is all you have. Today is your gift. Don't waste your training ground. See, a lot of times we're saying we want more, but we don't recognize that more requires you to become a different version of yourself. You can't step into more as the person that you are right now. And so you're going to have to go through some things and overcome some things. You're going to have to be willing to shift your mindset. You're going to have to be willing to let go of some toxic habits, toxic relationships, toxic environments. And then you got to choose to say, God, I thank you for today. It might not be all that I expected it to be. It might not be all that I want it to be, but I'm here. And there are people right now who are not here on this earth who would love to be here. And so because you're here, because you're living, because you're breathing, you have an opportunity to change everything. And so I don't want you to waste your right now, your gift of now. I don't want you to waste this moment worrying. I don't want you to waste this moment feeling regret about a decision that you made. I don't want you to waste this moment being concerned about things that are out of your control.